first trailer for the April film Bastille Day has been released. The movie stars Idris Elba and Richard Madden from Game of Thrones. The pair play Americans in Paris, where Madden's pickpocket character is targeted by Elba's CIA agent. But after bringing him in, Elba learns Madden is simply a pawn in a much bigger conspiracy game. Mark, what's your take on the new trailer for Bastille Day?
My take is I had no idea this movie was coming out, and now I'm pretty locked in. I don't know if this is just going to be a great action movie to watch on cable, or if it's actually going to be something I line up to see opening weekend. But look, dude, you put Elba in there, and Richard Madden is a guy who sometimes if you're a great actor on TV and we really like that character, it doesn't always work in the transition to the big screen, as any of the males from Lost can attest to. However, Bastille Day, it looked like a plot we've seen before. There's a CIA guy on the run. They're going to use a criminal to actually do some good once in a while. So watching the trailer, it didn't seem like it was breaking anything as far as new ground goes in the action realm. But look, dude, I love Idris Elba, and it's nice to see him in a role like this, playing off Richard Madden. Christian, what do you think?
I loved this trailer, man. I loved it because this is exactly what I want to see Idris Elba doing. Like, I want to see him in these roles, and this is also, it's to have both this cast. They didn't go with 2 stars that you just could have gotten easily. I'm like, it's just a generic movie, and I think that also reminded me a little bit of what we saw in The Nice Guys. A little different, but the same type of premise. Is the one guy who's kind of recruited by the badass, and it looks like it's working. It looks like to me that the chemistry is there. I like both the actors. A different role for the King of the North, which I thought was pretty awesome too, because he was really good in Cinderella. Yeah. Also, he was really good in that movie, and I think that he's a really great actor. To see what he's able to do against Idris Elba, this to me seems like it's like a movie that will fly under the radar. I think it's not going to be a big blockbuster movie. If it even does well, who knows? But I think it's got a potential to be one of those movies that we're talking about. We have potential that it could be something like, oh, did you see that was one of the greatest action movies I've seen, and blah, blah, because of that dude. Idris Elba is a movie star, and to see him get more and more roles like this in the lead, I'm going to buy it.
It's an older action star. It could be this year's Taken. And Dennis, maybe Idris Elba never gets to play James Bond, but maybe playing an American CIA agent is his answer to that.
It's a big buy for me. I like the trailer. Yeah, it's nothing new we haven't seen before. Yeah. There's even like shades. It's not gonna be as good as something like Midnight Run, but you have that kind of law enforcement with the petty criminal aspect of it. Idris Elba, I'm a huge fan of. Yeah, maybe this is like an audition for James Bond. Like maybe if this movie does well and people like him in this role, they're like, okay, maybe we can see him as that character. I like that scene where they're in the holding cell or whatever, and he asks him to steal his wallet from him, and he goes up to him and he's like, oh, I still have it, and he's like, yeah, but you don't have your money or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. For some reason this gelled with me. I think it is the chemistry between those two characters.
I'm gonna say it's like a combo of Catch Me If You Can. Yeah. I got a little bit of The Rock in there, and I got some Lethal Weapon too.
All right.
Yeah. Sure. We're on board. All right. Hey, it's not a Transformers Bumblebee movie.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.